For our project, we read Walden 2 by B.F. Skinner, and it is a book written in the 1950s about a utopia, and basically it's just a fictional book about what would happen if everything were like the behavioralists want it to be, and they can just control everyone's personality based on their environment.
Hi, welcome to Walden 2, an experimental community built up of 1,000 members. It's a constant experimental view on everything. We're open to changes. It's a simple living community. We base ourselves on the idea of self-sufficiently and living on our own. And it's based on the idea of Henry Thoreau's community.
Hi, I'm Nicole.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I'm the tour guide here at Walden 2.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
I'm here. I'm really excited to learn about your community.
We're so excited that you're here to learn about our community.
I
know you're going to love it.
I've heard all about it. I'm really excited. It's so much different.
It's different in the right way.
I'm excited. Let's go check it out.
Let's go begin.
Here at Walden 2, our sheep stay behind an electric fence, which we don't always electrocute because they've been classically conditioned to stay away from the fence and not jump over it because they have learned that the fence does shock them if they do get close, and even when it's not shocking them, they still think it will. So, because their personality is based off of their behavior, and the environment controls their behavior and personality. So, they stay within the electric fence, and they do not leave.
And so this is our clothing instructor and just runner of everything, Michelle. Michelle, this is Nicole, our special guest.
Hi, Nicole.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I'm here to just talk to you about our clothing here. We don't have any special trends like scarves or anything like that. Like usually if we wear scarves, it's only to keep warm, and we don't do it specifically for the fashion. And most of our clothes are just really durable so that they'll last as long as they possibly can. And there's nothing really super fashionable about it. It's just there, people wear it. You don't really get rid of any of your clothes until they're all completely worn out. Yeah. Do you have any questions?
Any particular colors or anything like
I
that?
mean, you can do whatever color you want, but typically there's nothing special about the colors, just bland colors, because you don't really want to stand out too much.
Yeah. Any particular materials?
Usually just whatever we can make, because within Walden 2 we try and use as many resources as we can. Like we use our sheep and we get materials from them to make our clothing.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Alrighty, well it was really great meeting you.
Thank you.
I'll see you guys later.
It was so good to see you again, Michelle. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, Nicole, so this is our special wall. It's going to tell you all the schedules if you need to know when people are having dinner and breakfast and lunch and any other meetings and things like that. It'll be on here. You can find your work schedule here. You can find just show times when we have special performances. They're great. You can just really find all your information here. But we really aren't about propaganda. We really just like to tell you guys what's happening.
I notice it's pretty plain. It's pretty plain.
Too much color does not make for a good community. It brings out way too much individuality. We're really about being together. And now no one feels like they're left out. All right, that's how we feel here at Walden 2. Any questions?
No, I don't think so.
Great, you'll fit in really well. All right, Nicole, so now we're in our living hallway. Well, one of our many living hallways, because we do have 1,000 people living here currently. So this would be one of our single rooms, because when you live here, you can choose to live by yourself, and then once you have a spouse or mate, you can choose to live with them if you want, but you don't have to. So this would be one of our single rooms. It's nice and plain, you can't really tell, but we just kind of know. You know who lives by themselves. Okay, so that's a single room. So now we're gonna move right on this way, down the hall, and walking, oh look, a nice restroom right over here. Yep, user-friendly. Okay, and bringing it on down to the end here to one of our lovely double bedrooms. So here, if you wanted to live with, say, a spouse, you could live here with your spouse, or you could also, still live here alone. That'd be weird, because it's a spouse kind of room. But you can live here with the person that you choose to be around. It would just be a great environment. You know, you feel at home, you make your place, but you don't get to be too out of the box. We still like to keep it uniform. Everyone's got the same bed sets and sheets and everything like that. So you can live in these kind of rooms with the person that you choose to reproduce with, you know. And you can just sort of have your life here at night, you know, when you just need a break or when you're not working or eating or participating in the group activities. It's just really great.
It really reminds me of a college dorm.
I'm sorry, what? We're all equal here, so it's not like that.
Okay.
It's not. Good. Any other questions?
No questions.
No. Do you know that if you wanted to live here, how you would, choose to live alone with a spouse? We could match you up with someone.
Oh, you could match me up with someone?
Oh, definitely.
Oh.
Most definitely.
Oh, that's good to know.
Oh, yeah. Do you know what you would want?
No, I'd really have to feel it out. I'm not sure right
Okay, moving on.
Okay, thank you.
If you look here, we have our nursery, and in our nurseries, after you have your children, you put them in the nursery, and it's a communal nursery where everyone has children there, and no one really has a specific parental figure because everyone is in the same place, and they all have their own little cubicles that they can stay in. And these cubicles regulate the temperature and also the humidity, so the babies are never cold or warm, so they're never introduced to the harshness of the world. So that way, they will be happy when they grow up. And also, everyone's parents just take care of everyone, so that way, it is more of like a huge loving family, and no one really takes special attention to their kids, and everyone calls everyone mom, and everyone calls everyone dad. So that is our nursery. What do you think?
They don't have any special connection to their own parents?
They have connections to everyone in the whole community. So everyone in the whole community loves everyone, and everyone just has so much love coming from everyone.
Interesting.
Have you thought about having kids yet?
No, can't say that I have.
Well-
We gotta work on the spouse situation first.
Well, once you do, you can put them in our nursery, and they'll be there. And we also have caretakers who come and work here all the time. And so when you choose to work, you can work in the nursery.
I noticed there's a lot of women here.
That's just how it happened to be. Everyone has equal, there are no gender roles. Everyone is equal in Walden too. And there's just, at this time, there just happens to be a bunch of women working in the nursery.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
All right, well, you can move on with your tour.
I'm here to talk about how we spend our time here at Walden 2. So, when you're working, you're required to work because you have a total amount of work hours that add up, and it basically pays for your time here at Walden 2. And while you're here, you're going to be required to do a couple of work hours so you can pay for your meals and your housing. But it's no big deal because you can pick whatever job you wish to do. Okay. So, it's kind of cool because we have it such that super well-wanted jobs or jobs that are super easy have less, they are worth less hours. So something that's super easy can be worth 0.2 hours when something that requires a lot of manual labor and it takes a lot of work can be worth 3 hours for 1 real hour. So, and you can pick whatever you want to do. You can garden, but usually garden, since it's very leisurely and you don't really do much for gardening, it's much less on the hour scale, so you have to do a lot of gardening in order to earn your hours for that day.
Okay. Do you get minimum wage?
No, we don't have currency in Walden 2. It's more based on hours of work, and then if you work enough hours, well, you have to work the right amount of hours, and when you do, then you are able to have the things in Walden 2.
So you just log your hours then?
Yep, basically. And if you ever wanted to leave Walden 2, it's completely accepted, and you're allowed to leave, but you're only allowed to leave with things that you came to Walden 2 with. So if you have your favorite shirt that was made in Walden 2, you can't take it with you because technically it's part of the communities.
What happens in Walden 2 stays in Walden 2.
Exactly, you're catching
Got it.
on. Any other questions?
I don't think so. What do you do for fun?
Well, there are a lot of things you can do for fun, and some of them work for labor hours, but others don't. I paint for fun, and I can put the paint up in a gallery, and we post it on our community board if we're having a gallery. But of course, it's no propaganda, and it's just plain writing, so if anyone wants to go, they can. And yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff to do, and it's a huge community. We have 1,000 people here right now, maybe one more if you join. So yeah, any other questions?
I think that's about it.
Alrighty, well, we'll move on with your tour.
Thank you.
So now that we've concluded our tour, what do you think of Walden 2 and our special little community?
I really enjoyed it. It was really interesting.
Good, good. So have you considered joining us?
I actually think I would love to join you
Oh,
guys.
perfect. It's the best example of the just highest level of society that there should be. And you know, I think you'll fit in really well here.
I really like the way that everyone gets along and comes together. I think I'll really like it here.
I think so too. Welcome to the family, Nicole.
Thank you.